Hey everyone, so today we're going to do a custom AI node template, and let me explain a little bit what's the thinking behind it and what you can do with it. Usually when you use your AI Scribe or voice chart, you record the conversation with the patient. In the case of AI Scribe, we give you a bunch of templates that you can use. By default, we have the SOAP note, but you can select an HMP or ED visit, a psych visit. It limits you to the sections that we provide. So we got a lot of feedback from users that they wanted to be able to create their own sections and that they wanted the AI to, the notes to look a certain way. That's what you can do with custom AI nodes. Okay, so let me show you how to create one of these templates. So we're gonna go home and then click on library. Here, let's go to AI powered node templates and click here to create a new template. So this template is going to be used for a dermatology clinic and it's for new patients. So it's an HMP for intake of a new patient. I'm going to call it and here you can select whether to use it on AI Scribe or voice chart or both. Remember, AI Scribe is where you record the conversation you have with the patient versus voice chart. You just use dictating a note and then you get a transcript formatted into a note. The next step is to include custom note instructions. This is optional, but it's helpful if you want to give instructions for the note as a whole. So for example, here I'm going to put that right note like dermatologist. I'm going to also say to use acronyms. Use derm acronyms. No need to spell out. And you can put a number of things here that little nuances that shape the way you want your note to look like. Anyway, so the next part is the note section. So here you can get a format to format your note the way you want with all the sections that you want, the order you want. You can add subsections. So since it's an HMP, I'm going to do the standard chief complaint, HPI, past medical history, allergies, all that. So let's start adding sections here. Here in this section, allergies, I want to add two subsections, one for allergies that are drugs and environmental allergies. So I'm going to add here a section called drugs, and then another one called environmental. And let's keep working on this. I'm going to add past medical history and past surgical history. Here's another example. In social history, I really want to get to know my patients, and I ask them about their families, their pets, products they use for their skin, any makeup, or so I'm gonna add all these sections. Okay, another section for family history. And here I want to add a subsection for specific skin diseases, if there is any history of skin cancer, and then another subsection for other diseases. Here in objective, I'm going to add vital signs, physical exam, lab results, and pathology results. Now here in assessment and plan, I want to add some custom instructions. So I want the note to use hashtags for each problem, and I want them in a bullet point. So I'm going to add those instructions here. Okay, let's add one last section, and this is going to be procedures. Last thing is billing coding. This is optional, but if you want the AI to suggest billing codes and diagnostic codes, you need to enable this. Here, especially to get the right EM code, you want to specify where the place of visit. So for example, this is going to be in the clinic. So I'm going to select office or outpatient, and the node type is going to be initial visit. But I could select several, so let's select follow up. If you were doing a template for a discharge summary, maybe you'll select this one. If you were in the hospital, maybe you select the hospital inpatient. So anyway, let's save it, and then you're gonna go back to home, start a new AI Scribe session. Before start recording, you select your template. You're gonna see the template we just created is here. I'm gonna select the setting and the visit type, and I'm gonna add some billing codes, including CPT code, EM code, and ICD-10. Let's add some helpful information here. We're gonna start recording, and then we'll see the result in a second. Okay, so this is how the note would look after its process. So you're gonna have all these sections. These are the subsections, for example, for the allergies. And then, for example, you see pregnancy status is a male patient, so if it's not applicable, these are the hashtags that I asked the AI to include and billing codes. And from here, I can edit some dictation, I can type, I can add some snippets. So let's see if we have a procedure. Okay, so we can add a snippet to document our procedure in the note. Anyway, this is how it works. I'm gonna try to add some more examples, but I hope this was helpful. You can be as creative as you want with templates. We'll see you later. Take care.